Hi, I was going to do a live, but I'm going to be on the road while this party is occurring. And so I wanted to share with you how we do coffee in the Duff household, the household of Java Baboom. And we don't have an actual coffee machine. Can you believe that? Well, I do for vendor events. But otherwise, every morning my daughter, Emily, or I will get up, or she'll come home from work. I will get up and we'll get our coffee going for the day. And what we use is a Chemex. As you can see here, it's just a very simple, it's just a carafe. And then we get paper filters. They're basically large circles. I get the pre-folded, and you can get it. I can get them in town here from a company. Our local, one of my favorite coffee places, Twin Beans, or you can order online, Amazon, or directly through Chemex. So what I've done is I have boiled the coffee, haha. I have boiled the water, and I've let it sit. I'm letting it sit just a little bit. And I'm going to be making some coffee couture. Ooh, we just got a little blurry there. And it's not the most ideal grind this is. Technically, we should be using the French press grind. It's a little coarser. And this is fairly fine. I guess this is for an auto drip. And usually I don't measure out. I'm a terrible person. I know exactly where I want it to stop for the taste that I want. But normally you should use a French press grind, something a little more coarse. And I usually order whole bean, but I don't have a way to control. I have a very old, as mentioned in the comment or in the post, I have a very old blade grinder. And it doesn't have any settings or anything like that. But it's done a good job for me for almost 24 years, so I'm not worried about it. So anyways, I have placed about this much coffee. This is the coffee couture. Here we go. Didn't want to show too much of myself. I've gained a lot of weight in the last 6 months, and I'm not happy about it, so I'm just giving my upper self. So the water is ready to go. What I do is, hopefully you can see this. Well, we'll just do it like this. I pour enough over it very carefully. What we're doing is we're creating a bloom. We're letting it bloom. As you can see, this is very inexact on my part, and I apologize. But it's blooming. That just gives it time to do its thing and get ready for the actual filtering. And it's one of the best smells is that initial coffee bloom. So, and then I just go ahead and carefully pour back and forth, very carefully. I don't let it get over a certain height on the filter. And as you can see here, I'm brewing my coffee. And it's doing a beautiful job. And technically, I should only be brewing it up to this hole or button here. But because there are 2 of us in this family, I've mentioned this on another video on my Java Baboom business page, I tend to go a little higher. So I just go back and forth. So all the grounds are wet and they start doing their beautiful coffee brewing business. So, and that is what we do. And when we're done, we have a beautiful cup of coffee. And this isn't a full one. Because it's like 12:30 here. Of course, it's never too late for coffee in my book. But that's how we do our coffee here. Without a percolator, or we don't own a French press yet or anything like that, but we do enjoy our Chemex, and it does a wonderful job. And you can see it's steaming. It comes with a few accessories. The most important one in my book is the lid. So actually it doesn't come with that. You have to order that separately. And some people, there's a little wire thing that you can put over your elements, heating elements on your stove, and you can actually put the carafe on there to keep it warm. I've never done that, although I do have the little wire cover. So, but that's basically it. We're brewing some coffee here, and that when I talk about how I do a pour over, that is it. You will see in the stores single serve pour overs. Those are great. I used to use one when I worked, and I would just go heat up water and pour it over, do my own little cup of coffee, especially in places where they didn't have coffee service. So I hope that was interesting. I am by no means a coffee expert, but I do like to share the little things that we like to do with our coffee here at home. Have a great time. I'm glad you're here in the party, and keep checking in. I've got more posts coming up. Take care.